Hello there, this is Big Benedict. We're playing DMC4 on Dante Must Die difficulty, and this is mission 19. It's called the Successor. Here's the thing about doing these videos sometimes. I had a single long session of recording, and like 20 minutes worth of recording, and then I tried to overwrite a file I had, and the damn thing didn't work. So this video is not going to be about the topic on the screen because I've already covered these bosses. But I just wanted to let you know of one thing. In the next video, I do mention that, because this was before I had changed my mind, I mentioned that, by the way, here, just send the projectile back at them when they shoot you. I had mentioned in the last video that I apologize for not doing a commentary on this video. That was because at that time I had planned to only put a little commentary in the beginning of this video stating that I wouldn't be talking on it, but I changed my mind. So on the dice game, basically all you need to do is hit the die. I know it's only one, it's not dice, it's die because it's singular, but all you need to do is just manipulate the roll. And if you need to know how to do that, consult the video where we did the die game in the last session, whichever mission it's on. But I want to devote this is going to be a topic video, and it's going to be a topic about one user on YouTube entitled Snake2006. So if in your life you like to avoid negativity and ignorance and downright evil, because I mentioned this guy in my next video too, put him on your block list. Go to your community settings and your comment settings and type his name in. It'll come up. And just put this guy on your block list in case he ever slithers his way into your channel. But here's the context for this. I commented on a video by the El Presador. He made a video about how YouTube's dying or whatever. And I commented. Here's my comment. I said, or excuse me, I was replying to a comment actually. The guy who's not the topic of this conversation. It's not Snake. The guy, some other person, some innocent person. They said, viewing on mobile devices is growing exponentially, and there is no ad block on mobile devices. Laughing out loud. And then I said to that, I said, I never watch YouTube on the actual computer. Well, never is a kind of a loose word. I should say seldom. I seldom watch YouTube on the actual computer. It's all on my phone. But the content providers should still get the money off of mobile. That's all I said. It was just, one of those comments I left because I wanted to add my 2 cents. I wasn't trying to be incendiary or anything. And this guy replied to me. Oh, okay. No, he didn't really reply to me, but he was replying to another person, and then I replied to him. So what this guy said was, this guy called Snake2006, he says, if you go through your browser such as Firefox for mobile, you can add ad block and watch YouTube that way. That is how I do it. Tough shit. Don't like it? Get a real job. So then I said to him, because it sounded kind of ignorant to me, it sounded kind of, black and white, like night and day. Then this guy says, or excuse me, I said, wow, you have a lot of bitterness boiled up, and your comment is rife with ignorance. God help you, sir. Because when I read his comment, it sounded just downright cruel and ignorant to me. And I'm not even talking about this guy other than to, just put it out there, because I'm not, I'm not trying to have a pity party or anything, or try to have people side with me who are already kind of sided with me because they're on this channel. I don't care one way or the other. I'm just trying to just speak about this. And then, in response to my reply, this guy says, and why would that be? Because I don't believe in owing anyone a free living? Too bad. Let me grab my fiddle. You're being played by all these people, simple as that. These people that just don't want to work. They want to be lazy fucks playing video games. I turn off ad block for people that deserve it, such as Angry Joe, who goes the extra mile and puts actual effort into his videos. But 98% of these people whining about ad block aren't those people. Yes, I am aware Joe had a fit when his channel got so many videos flagged. during December 2013 and January, and yes, I did feel sorry for him. It's people like Wings, Review Tech, USA, and people like that who put in minimal effort to make max profit. Sorry, but I don't give two fuck about those people. You want ad block off? Then you fucking earn it to be off. Otherwise, they can fuck right off. And then I said to him, okay, sir, you proved your point. I work damn hard with all my videos, but it is a hobby. I have a busy life. I work with my dad on for his business, and playing video games is something I do on the side. Your words sounded devoid of compassion, and I thought you were one of those bitter souls who delights in denying the content creators on YouTube from earning money off their videos. So I said, I go on to say, if you aren't in the business, then you really can't understand. But I see your point. Please no more. Stop speaking to me. But of course, these people keep talking to you. He says, and this was after he had looked at my channel, obviously. He says, I don't have a single ounce of compassion for you. You don't deserve the money. To hell you work hard on your videos. I can do the same thing, and I will if you want me to prove that. It doesn't take much effort on your part as well. Do you honestly feel you are entitled to money to play video games? Seriously, there are people out there who have to work multiple jobs just to scrape by, and it offends me that you YouTubers have such a sense of entitlement from playing fucking video games and commenting over the footage. Sorry, but that doesn't fuck fly. Grow up, look at the real fucking world, be grateful for what you do get, and don't be fucking greedy. There are people in the world that would gladly trade places with you in a heartbeat, and not bitch a single bit for what they get. And then I said, and I wasn't saying anything, all I was saying was that, people who make videos, they should get the money off the mobile devices. I don't know why they don't, personally. I mean, I don't know what the barrier is there, but what I said to him was, in response to his comment, was, you are a horrible human being and probably live the most loathsome existence imaginable. Hold on, I need some water. Of course, my fucking glass is empty. Sorry about that. Fuck. Let me start over. You are a horrible human being and probably live the most loathsome existence imaginable. Your attitude and mentality disgust me. No wonder you subscribe to the El Prestador. He attracts the scum of the earth. Also, who said I was complaining about the rates of pay? I am not complaining at all. I don't care who has ad block on. And did you hear what I said? I work. I work, and then I play games when I have time. Your ignorance is staggering. You like video games. This is the guy who likes and plays video games. And here's what I said. This quotation starts again. You like video games, but you condemn the people who take their time to entertain you. And because of what he said about, he could do the same thing and would if asked, I said, okay, prove it. Make over 1,000 videos just as I have. Or even still, make a single guide. I'll subscribe to your channel, and I'll bide my time as I wait for you to make the videos that you say you can produce. And I said, buy the software, learn how to edit, learn how to beat games on the hardest setting, and have the ability to be personable on a recording. You're a disgusting hypocrite, and it makes me ill trying to conceive the type of mentality that exists in the person who is sending me these messages. And then his response. And he always sent me really long ones. I don't sub to El Prestador. It's being talked about in other channels, and I came to see what the deal is. And that was bullet point 1. Bullet point 2. I have beaten harder games than anything on your channel. Honestly, do you think that's true, you guys? I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I looked. When I play a game, I always play games on as hard as they do on the first time through. That is how I was raised. Old school, all caps. Because back in my day, there was one difficulty, and then all uppercase, hard as fuck. And I'm probably just as old as this guy. And his third bullet point, I could do it, I know how to edit videos, getting the software to do it isn't hard either. The only pathetic person here is you. People used to make videos for free on here, but as soon as Google came in with the whole AdSense shit, you dicks have gotten greedy and getting greedier by the minute. And then my response to that, you epitomize the majority of commenters. You're rude, volatile, overly opinionated, uninformed, lack context, and must have the last word at all costs. So I'm sure you're going to type me another message, but don't bother, I blocked you. I find you utterly detestable, and I hope misery and bitterness wither your sad life away. And he kept responding, because what I've done is I unblocked him to see what he would write today, because I just was curious. And at this point he no longer was addressing me, he was addressing somebody else, because he couldn't address me out because he was blocked. He said, I checked out that guy Bick's videos and he claims to put so much hard work into them. Yeah, right, and I am the President of the United States. These jokers like to act like it's super fucking tough to put these videos together when it's just them playing video games and commentating over it. Oh, and it's hard to finish games on the hardest difficulty, like I couldn't do it. I was raised as an old school gamer. I have beaten some of the hardest games ever created. When I play a game, I play it on as hard as the game will go right from the start. A lot of these YouTubers who are the most vocal whining about YouTube money are the ones who don't want to face the real world. Blah, 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 blah. He wrote so much stuff here. Okay, so that is Snake 2006. This is, let me block him again so I don't have to, just in case. You know, we condemn people all the time, and it's just like, what am I doing here? Okay, we're on this fight. All you need to do there is get the yellow thing. The thing was about this guy was, I wasn't complaining at all. It was other people that were actually complaining, but I was just stating something on the side about the mobile devices, because I was just thinking to myself that I do watch a lot of videos on my phone, and it seems kind of strange that the people that create the videos, they don't, get the money for that. And that's all I said. And this guy attacked me and attacked my channel. But this guy it was like a hardened vet. Like, nothing was good enough for this guy. No excuses. You try to talk, he'll cut you down every sentence in real life, probably. It's just fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You know what? You would try to stutter and just make an excuse, and this guy would just cut you down and lamb blast you. Nothing's good enough for this guy. However, he does like Angry Joe. And he thinks that Angry Joe... You know what? Angry Joe does put a hell of a lot of work into his videos. But it's just ignorance about me saying, fuck you. You don't work hard. You play a video game, you talk over it. Fuck you. That's all you do. Fuck you. And yet, he subscribes to Angry Joe, who does kind of the same thing. And the thing is, he knows nothing about me. But he's overgeneralizing it so much that he's coming off as completely ignorant, and it made me sick to think about. Like I said in my message, it was causing me like nauseated feelings inside of myself, of like sickness, to think of like the mentality residing in the mind of this guy who was sending me these messages and who I had to end up blocking. And the thing was, let me see my comment. I must admit, I did start. I wanted to be kind of ingratiating, but when I read his comment about, fuck these YouTubers, his narrow-minded comment about just fuck these YouTubers. Want a real job? Fuck you. Go get a job. You want money? Fuck you. What do you guys think of that? Because I wasn't professing to work, as hard as any, but I what is his scale of hardness? That it's like, if you're not at Angry Joe's level, then you can just go to hell and live there and die there. But that's him. here's his thing. He wants to be entertained by people on YouTube, but he doesn't want to concede that they should make any money from their efforts. Fuck them. But yet, entertain me. That's his mentality. I mean, that's truly evil. And it's evil born from ignorance. Just a hardened individual, just completely without sympathy. And yet, for some reason, it's like he's partial to Angry Joe, and even though Angry Joe, he was crying in a lot of his videos, he has some sympathy for Angry Joe, yet everybody else, he'll say fuck them forever, and it doesn't really make any sense. So I think we're almost in the final boss here. I just wanted to have this be a topic video because I've already talked about these bosses, and it just made me feel horrible inside about myself that I make these videos, and he just completely minimized and trivialized everything I've ever done on my channel, just inadvertently, with his comments, and it made me feel bad about myself, and that's why I condemned him so much in his messages for what he was saying. And that's not right. I should not have to feel that way by someone. So I ended up blocking him. That's the kind of thing people who truly fucking hate you would say. I mean, no fucking sympathy. I mean, he couldn't even concede that I might work just maybe slightly hard on my videos. Oh, just because it's a video game, and just because I come back at a later time and comment over it, fuck you, Bick Benedict. You don't work hard at all. And I'm not saying that I work hard, like a soldier or someone who digs ditches. No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that I expend a lot of effort on my videos, and I pride myself in my videos. But no, Snake 2000s, fuck you, Bick Benedict. Fuck everybody. Fuck everybody. Fuck you to hell. That's what this guy's mentality is. And it's just... oh, man. I needed to speak about it. That's all. And you'll hear me reference him in the next video too, briefly at the end, because the next fight is a real bitch. So if you have any thoughts about that, and the thing was, I could just picture this motherfucker, saying something at a later time after hearing this video, because I think I'm gonna unblock him and tell him to listen to this fucking video. And I could just picture him at the end of it saying something like, oh, you little crying fucking bitch, you already have all these people on your side on your channel, now you just want to talk about the situation and have everybody on your side. No, that's not what it is at all, you fucking asshole. I think you're truly evil, you fuckhead. That's what I think you are. I'm gonna invite that guy to listen to this video, and he can go ahead and thumbs down every single one of my videos, because I know he was already thumbs downing my videos, because a lot of them weren't, and then I saw some of them were after. I might or might not. I don't know. I don't want to. Sometimes you're not supposed to say the name of the person on the video, or they can say that it's libel or something. So I'll have to check with that and maybe send it to him, that fucking asshole, because he doesn't care about anybody. If you're not bleeding at the end of the day from hard work, fuck you in this guy's eyes. Snake 2006. God. So I actually didn't subscribe to his channel because he's never going to make any videos. He just wants to be entertained. Entertain me. Make videos for me. But if you're not an Angry Joe, you're not going to get any money for your efforts because what you do is not work. You're a crying fucking baby bitch. And yet, this guy is a gamer. You know? We're supposed to be supportive of one another, but this guy, no. He'll cut you down and say fuck you every time because he has no sympathy for you whatsoever. But I'm sorry about that, guys. This was a topic video, and that's what these types are. I didn't want to be half-assed and not do anything on this video, but just leave it, have a 15-second segment where I say I'm not going to talk. I did the extra mile for this fucking video, and this guy, he would still say fuck you.